One other really interesting thing that happened in the last week that I want to talk about involves Jackson Jobe. He was promoted up to AAA. He's in Toledo now. They did this in September. Why? They took him off the Seawolves roster. He's skipping Erie's playoff run. This organization loves to have their minor league pitchers get postseason experience. Why would they take Jackson Jobe off of the Erie roster and move him to AAA this late in the season? Why not just leave him in Erie? I don't know that this is going to happen, but my thinking was that if he does well in Toledo, and if the Tigers are still sniffing the wild card here in a couple of weeks, he could very well be called up and put in the bullpen at the end of the month. I keep thinking back. Do you remember in spring training how it was a big deal that he was going to make his spring training debut out of the bullpen? He proceeded to come in and just blew hitters away. He either struck out the side or struck out 2 out of 3. I don't remember, but he looked deadly. Over 100 miles an hour, pinpoint control. I keep thinking about that game. I'm like, you know what? You want to give this kid some experience? You want to see what you got? You want to give him a taste? Put him in the bullpen for a month or two. He could be a real weapon in anybody's bullpen late in the season. It's not unheard of. Garrett Crochet came up at the end of the year. I think, wasn't it Frankie Rodriguez? K-Rod, didn't he come up? He was sort of an unknown quantity. The Angels brought him up and he just exploded on the scene in the playoffs maybe 20 years ago. It could happen. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Why bring him up? Why take him off that playoff roster in Erie to come up and play a few games in Toledo and go home? We'll see.